Slacks actually told me that Arkosh have not shown up for any of their scrims, despite his numerous efforts of trying to book them scrims.
Whoa, his goons getting away from him a bit. That's that can't be
I'm
good.
very surprised. I'm very surprised to hear that, because all I've been hearing is how each individual on this team are very well-mannered people in general. They're good people. They practice hard. They might be in different regions potentially, or different planets, or even dimensions potentially, but they all pray to the same deity, whatever that deity may be. And I think that will help them here, gentlemen. I think, in fact, it might even help them more that they haven't practiced in the traditional sense, as it were.
I see. Something that you probably understand a little bit better than me. I know that you are, of course, a second place TI placer, Suns fan. My apologies for doubting Arkosh.
Yes, I worked very hard at picking that Slark mid versus Wings that lost us the series. They just kept picking it for some reason.
Like I still remember.
That's not that's just a memory. That is not negativity. Being very positive.
It's just a fact that it was a fact.
It was a fact.
I
Pudge was banned. Wow.
Draft, but it does get the respect. All right, so Gremlo feeling a little good about himself. I'm curious what his number 2 option would be if the Pudge is not going to be the snap pick. Also, you know, as you were talking about the DK quite a bit there, now we see the Void Spirit picked up. I'm curious about the role identity there and how that's going to work. You know, I was kind of getting behind the idea of, you know, the good old classic DK versus Fairy Dragon in the mid lane, but now obviously that's looking like potentially could be off lane DK and such. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. We have 3 mid laners.
Yeah. We saw a 1-4-3-7 run Leshrac in the qualifiers, though. The man, you know, he plays the position 4. He ends up getting more farm than his position 3, and then he just wins the game by himself, which is absolutely insane. I got to watch them both the first qualifier and the second. First one, they didn't make it through, but the seeding was super weird. They played against Simon's Angels, which is the PPD stack, in the first round of the open qualifiers.
Oh.
And knocked out PPD stack and then lost to another team because I had to go to a dentist appointment. You guys know how it is.
Yes,
Indeed.
Yes, of course. All right. Well, definitely
another
some kind of
Venomancer.
fresh pickups and fresh faces. It's good to see D2 Hustlers kind of bring in their own style a bit. But yeah, now we get Veno, icky, sticky Veno on the side of Arkosh.
This is a hero that Gremlo has been known to run in the past. Again, just stating facts and not my personal opinion, which may or may not align with the facts. This has not worked out particularly well on a consistent basis, but they continue to pick it. Again,
Nope.
I think the hero design is very cool, Ice Frog. We'll see how it works. That's the best I can do for that pick.
Gremlo plays these heroes where he avoids confrontation, it feels like. The man fears confronting the enemies. I wonder if it's some sort of abuse that he takes from his teammates and from Slacks. But like you said, it hasn't worked out that well. I've seen games where he, at like 6-7 minutes in the game, he's level 2 and attempting to take jungle camps with his wards. But then like 5-6 minutes later, the enemy team needs to throw all their heroes to the offlane to gank you. If you leave Gremlo alone, he's going to find farm. But he seems to be a little bit weaker during the laning phase. Definitely makes up for it with like how he plays the map, though. The guy could be pretty insane if left alone for a little bit too long, and is miserable to play against when he's on Nature's Prophet. That does not look fun.
Definitely has a hero pool of quite the annoying heroes for sure. Well, we're getting into the final pickups here. Obviously, plenty of flexibility on the side of D2 Hustlers. I feel like just overall, though, I was going to say you're missing a bit of that tanky initiator, but I guess DK could fit that role. It's a little too single target than what you'd like out of a big fight starter, though. So I'm curious if they try to fill that void, but late game is also a bit...
Yeah, I think they're going for a position 1 here. The Lesh, I mean, again, like you said, there's a lot of flex, but I like the idea of the Yules into Remnant into Split Earth, so that means Leshrac doesn't necessarily have to even be a core to make that work. So I kind of like that idea for like the mid-game possibilities.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, the problem with picking PL early for Arkosh, it's not a problem. Sorry. The potential issue with picking PL early is that you've already given away that it is position 1 very early, so they can actually try to counteract it, which Lesh core is good against PL, so you might see that switch up as well.
Well, the final pickup is Ember.
Yeah, I like that. They've got a lot of ability to catch and run down these heroes here on D2 Hustlers. Like, you have a lot of damage coming out from Grimstroke. Dragonite could run right into you with Inkswell on top of you or Blink on top of you, but they can catch anyone with the puck and the Ember Spear. That always feels super good. They can do tons of damage over time and extend the fights with this Venomancer. I'm a little bit worried about Leshrac not being able to move around the team fight against Venomancer like he normally likes doing. He's going to be forced to build a Yule Scepter. Like, they just answered all these heroes that can run straight into you and pump out a lot of damage with a lot of damage and catch, kind of stopping you from maneuvering them here on Arkosh. So despite the fact that Slax claims that they weren't scrimming, he might have just been trying to throw us off in that post-game interview. I know the man says the team sent in multiple attempts at getting me fired, stopping me from coming back in Season 2. So maybe it's possible as well that Slax is trying to throw me off.
Fair enough, for sure. But,
that just means they love you, by the way.
Oh, the last pick. All right, I'm curious about your thoughts on that one, Suns fan. But I want to start with Neff first because he is our special guest, so I'll let you have the first final thought on our 2 completed drafts.
I'm not a big fan of Gyrocopter. I don't think he was buffed up enough in the most recent patch. I would have preferred slightly to see, oh god, that's a position 4 Dragon Knight.
Ooh,
that is wild. I don't like position 4 Dragon Knight as much as I don't like Arkosh. I'm gonna have to give this game to them. The draft looks like they do a lot of damage.
Suns fan.
Arkosh is looking great, gentlemen. Gyro never wins. Arkosh will win this game.
You didn't have to lie or put up a front for that one for sure. That was as honest Abe as possible. Let's get into a break. When we come back, we've got the duo back again. It's Lyrical and Trent to bring you the coverage.
Welcome back, Dota fans. The smoke up has already happened as we are into the Trixie game. Here it is against D2 Hustlers and, of course, Arkosh. Trent, how you doing, sir?
Hey, doing great. Hi. Very excited for our second series of the evening. Hoping it goes a little bit longer than our first one. And as we had our little break there, Neff said could be one of the best matches of the lower division. And I agree. This is one that I've really been looking forward to. It's almost a shame it's happening so early, but I'm just glad I'm here for it. So the teams are all suited up and ready to go.
Yeah, and
they're mid, baby. Look at this. This is a crafty play. Now, remember, they can't see them right now. They are all still in fog. Surprise!
1437's here. Hey, how's it going, Kansas Vulpus? Get the hell out of here.
And now they haven't worn up on this high ground, so the Dire see all of them right now.
This is great. I love this. So a lot of interesting things to talk about this. We're going to have to hold that thought because there's the potential for, like, massive plays here, but it looks like it's just going to be Arkosh getting 3 bounties.
The GOAT. He's snuck in behind on the puck.
What a GOAT.
GOAT doing GOAT things. So I don't know if I can recall in the thousands of games I've cast if I've ever had a game where there were 10 flex mids that were all 10 of the heroes had relatively recently been featured in the mid lane. Yeah. Yes, they're not the most popular ones, but like over the past year, I've cast like all of these heroes in the mid lane.
It's true.
You know, kind of impressive.
Probably PL is the one that's least likely, but even him, you know, depending if there's like a bad matchup or something, sure, you can get it. Why not?
He's made us. We had the Batrider games with the Slarks and the PLs.
True.
You know, they had their days.
It's a little wild, but I think it just speaks to like how good all of these heroes individually are and what we might end up seeing throughout the course of this game. I think to me, you know, talking again about the PL, that's the hero that stands out as like the big problem hero, the hero that's going to just make you cry, and Pale Horse playing on it could be tough.
Yeah, there's some interesting interactions. Like DK has had these games versus the PL, especially in like the core role. But like one of the best things about it was getting like Maelstrom Mjolnir or whatever to help clear. But also the Breathe Fire is very good. Damn, that is a lot of damage. So
oh my god, oh Pale Horse, get the hell out of there! Oh my goodness. All right, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, Breathe Fire is very good versus PL, and as a support DK, that's still going to be relevant, right?
Yeah.
So you guys know I cast SA. I work with Theban. He warned me, you know, he's been trying out some strats, and so I'll give you the skinny. It's all about the level 1 stun. Look at that thing. 2.5 second stun, level 1. You have someone who can follow up in lane, it's nasty. He gets tanky, he's a nuisance. Just a solid position for to try and like bully with.
Right. And well, depending upon how it goes, like the Dragon Blood gives you that natural regen, so these like running around with boots doesn't feel that bad. When you pair it with the Leshrac, holy moly, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that it comes out with the puck being there, and they both wind up being supports after, like, obviously, like, DK is one of the biggest counterpicks to puck in all of Dota. As we will lose old Pandago down at the bottom lane. I can't believe I'm casting a game of Pandago in 2021. This guy is an animal.
I know, it's crazy.
Just, like, literally comes back out of nowhere to start playing a little bit Dota. Sure, I'll hop on a stack. Oh, hey, I qualify for the DPC. Cool. This guy left Dota to be a PUBG pro. He got signed by EG as a PUBG pro, guys. And now he's back. He's playing Dota.
This is what it takes, you know?
That's Pandago, baby.
Ooh. And this Vulpes there pulled back. It is a little bit wild, but I think it just speaks to the fact that, like, Dota, it's not always just about, like, having the quickest reflexes or what have you. It's about... Oh, they stunned the wrong one. Oh, no. Good play by Pale Horse.
You gotta love the doppelganger.
That's nice. Ooh, and in fact, get the return kill on a 1437. All right.
Yeah, there you
Pale
go.
Horse. There it is. Well played.
You guys wouldn't believe this, but there was a lot of banter in the lobby. I know,
Yes.
from Arkosh, of all teams. So very much in good fun between both teams. They're all very excited for this game. So it's good to see the gauntlet thrown down here. As Yuma, he's also thrown down right to the ground. But oh, Pandago! Old still got it with a deny. Nice.
Well played, absolutely. That's what you want to see. Mid lane, haven't talked about a heck of a lot, but Canis Vulpes doing quite well against Papatuti at the moment. There's a couple more creeps they're going to be dealt with, but this matchup of Void Spirit versus Ember, we've seen it so many times. And, well, at least this time Canis Vulpes getting the better of him.
Yeah, I'm happy to have Ember back. I feel like he was kind of the fourth child for a while in the Spirits, which is rather shocking because he was the big dog for a couple of years, you know.
Yeah.
And Void Spirit came out and it was like, ooh, new flashy, and then Storm got buffed and he was back in the action, and of course Earth Spirit's just been a standby the whole time. But Ember, he got a little sent out to pasture, but I feel like he's returning a little bit more, and every time I watch this Sleight of Fist, I just get scared. It did finally get reduced on Creepstone that last patch.
Right.
But they did increase some of the other aspects of, like, the Flame Guard, for example, I believe.
Right, and I think a lot of it is, you know, just as you're saying, these other heroes that are so popular getting dialed back a little bit. It's like, oh, Ember still does all those things that you want out of a Spirit hero. So it's good. Oh.
Trying to catch the kill before level 6 here, but that's a slippery bandit right there.
Yeah, not going to happen. Got to wake up a little early in the morning to get Papa duty. Don't.
Well said. Let it go.
I just felt good about that. I don't know why. It was great.
That's quite the tag. Papa
It is.
Duty.
I am gonna just like love that name all cast.
Wow, what a combo up top here. This is like the kind that the crowd went crazy for at TI2. You watch the replays, you see something like that. A stun into the chain stun. Ah! That was basically.
That's all you've been listening to. Oh no, Papa Tootie. He woke up really early, Crow. He caught him on the way back home.
Still there?
Dude, he ran all the way back to the tier 2.
Oh,
he knew.
Oh, Crow. What a god. Man, he already has Tranquils and a smoke, and he's going for the Veil.
That's
wow,
pretty
Crow.
Meantime, down bottom, able to get that kill onto Gremlo. So, you know, going for this 1-2-1 build, they're able to just chase him down. And I guess that's one of the things. If Crow leaves for a while, you're going to get a pretty free kill there on that Veno.
He did get the courier on the way back, though, which is also a lot of gold. It almost evens out, frankly, especially because Crow's still getting the bounties.
Dude, these raindrops are just letting 1437 spam stun whenever he wants. 70 mana for level 1.
I hate raindrops.
I
would not be happy if they were just gone. I mean,
you just talked about how great they were last cast.
Yes, they're very broken. They're very good. Make sure you're buying them. I just hate that. Like, I think that they're kind of an annoying item to exist. I've hated them since they were introduced as a support player.
I got it.
I mean, they feel nice in the mid game as a support, but you know, they used to be extremely pricey for support players. Now I guess they're a little more reasonable with all the cost benefits we've had for supporting.
When they stopped doing earn, that's when you lost it for you.
Oh yeah, true. We had to backpack the one charge.
That was the greatest.
Crow's too good, man.
He's making some good moves. Ooh, by Llama. He juked one time, couldn't get the second round of catching on the jukes, and now the chase is coming. Does have a 14-stick charge, and I think if they're not careful, turn and kill. Looking for it, not quite there. Diabolic Edict up soon, but oh, not able to finish him off. They take down
Oh,
Divine
no,
Llama
not the
instead,
fruit,
and now
no.
Goat takes that away. They stole Goat's courier earlier, gets to the high ground. 1437's like, I know he's up here. I'm gonna get him. Oh, Papa Tootie's coming through. Finds him, jumps up to the high ground, tries to get away, denied. Yes, the Goat, the greatest Goat. Bah, motherfuckers.
Oh my god, the two supports of Arkosh are completely outplaying like the entire side of the Hustlers.
They're killing it. Doing a really good job. And now down bottom, though, Gremlo. Oh, wait, maybe with Crow moving in as well, though. They've got a lot of damage. Canis Vulpus moves in. Yuma going to get the kill on Gremlo, but it just gives more XP over to the position 4 in mid. Pretty stuff.
Looks like Feven here on the position 4 DK's invading in there to hunt for the PL, but we're watching a rune battle here between Papa Tootie and Canis Vulpus. It's the race to the illusion rune.
Oh, yeah. Get that one. It's the good one.
That is another benefit of the DK, though, in terms of like all these rune battles mid, if you rotate mid with that stun.
Oh, yeah. A long duration on it, too. And he's actually leveling. I was wondering if he's just going to keep it at level 1. It's always thought of as like that value point, but I guess getting it up to 3.25 seconds is kind of nuts. Oh, they found the Goat, though. The fact he was doing all of that only at level 3 is wild.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he's been a little bit starved. You know, they did end up getting pushed to the lane, and it was versus Leshrac, so that means your tower's just gone. Like, we talk about Leshrac a lot in South America. We think the hero's quite broken in the mid and the off lane because of how quickly you can take these towers, and how that seems to be a pretty big sticking point of Dota right now. The hero's very popular. I'm kind of surprised how it's not showing up as much in other regions, because the teams have really taken to it down there.
Yeah, that's interesting. I guess it sort of speaks to the differences in play style as well, of like certain regions valuing other things more. Because I guess the other way to look at it is like it feels like sometimes there's that stagnant point after all the tier 1 towers are dead. Where, you know, it's like, what do we do now? Yuma, in the meantime, though, going to get found by Crow. Avalanche toss Canis Vulpus on top of him.
Falcon Blade.
Drops the ulti, moving in with the stun. Can 437 get there? Not quite in time. Does find it now. The follow-up coming. Papa Tootie pulls him back in. Taunted for the moment, but I don't know if they've got enough to follow this up. Gets that other hit there from the tower. And it looks like that's going to be about it. Well, they are going to find Crow here, but forces back 1437. Canis Vulpus. Oh, the stun. It was really close to killing off the Dragon Knight. Gets one more hit to break the salve. That would have been a kill if he didn't pop it. But another win for Arkosh.
I think that depth is particularly painful because he has the Falcon Blade, as we're also going to lose the Divine Llama in the mid lane. Question is, can he take anyone with him?
Ooh, can't quite.
Yeah, but like that's why I pointed out, though. It's like, I feel like when you buy Falcon Blade, you're really hoping you're going to survive and turn those exact kind of fights, right?
Yeah. Because
like it just gives you that little bit of health. The 175, it's a little feels good item. It's not necessarily the best farming item. It's for like, I'm going to be contested.
True. That's true. Yeah. And like that's the thing that you would have liked to be able to do, but then it doesn't happen and everything feels worse.
Everyone's dying.
Speaking of which, Pandango also going to fall, throws out the leash afterwards. Vilama looking for the chase down now. Can he get it? Trying to get in range, but Canis Vulpus walks away. Crow walks away. There's a lot of walking away from danger, Trent. And I think Crow just gets out as well. Can they get in range? Oh, he has Tranquils as well on DK. Maybe now they're going to be able to secure this kill. Crow
coming together.
Wants to get the kill. I can't take down Devilama.
Right, so as you're saying, like maxing out the stun, the whole point is just like, you actually can't afford to use the Breathe Fire and the stun, I think.
Okay.
You know? And that way you keep that tank ability. It is kind of weird to just not even have the value point, but I can understand why, like, with how expensive it is to go home and stuff, you kind of get it.
Yeah. Well, he is going to go down here. A big kill, a nice stroke of fate coming through afterwards, and Papa Tootie will be rooted, but finds the follow-up stun, takes down Gremlo. He's able to throw a couple tossing in. Oh my God! Bro, why do you hate Canis Vulpus? Okay, they're gonna get away. Backs out again, and a stroke of fate doesn't connect on anybody.
Casually digging in the river there, no big deal.
I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, they're keeping the attention in the mid lane, though, while Pale Horse continues his push in the bottom. Draws the ire of the Dragon Knight.
Look at him right-click these creeps. Wow. The no-breathe fire really hurts.
This looks like when I'm coaching the Heralds, and they rotate the lane. Okay, go defend your bottom tower. The DK team is in, and he doesn't even have breathe fire. I was like, oh yeah, this actually looks a lot like when you queue up for the coaching, right?
It's true. 1437 gonna go down as well. Oof. 13-6. A lot of kills very early. Immediately gonna smoke out afterwards. Papatuti trying to catch on to Gremlo, but he didn't find him. Oh, Gremlo. Oh, he gets stroked right at the end. Dunzo.
Dropping the coil, the goat. Pale Horse wants the kill here with the defusal.
Okay, Fandango goes down. We ship on to 2. Is there any follow-up? It's a lot of damage out from Lesh. Divine Llama trying to take down Crow. It's not quite enough. It's always just that little bit away, it feels like. And Arkosh taking full advantage. Yuma now moves in. One by one, they're going in. Can they finally take down Canis Vulpes? He's real low, doesn't have any mana. They'll get that finish. Crow now goes in, takes down Papatuti. Yuma down low is dying off to the illusion. Pale Horse jumps in and finishes the job as well. Triple kill for the PL.
Goat's coming back.
They're going in for a round 4 ultra kill for the PL at 13 minutes. And that's not good if you're on the other team.
Go.
Unbelievable. Oh, jeez.
Well, wow. 437 so washed, he don't need a shower.
Unbelievable. These disgusting people here in the lower division.
Imagine a Venomancer all chatting that to you.
Yeah, dude. These guys are unbelievable.
Ah, well. I don't remember the last time I got ultra killed by a PL of 13 minutes and had a great game afterwards, that's for sure.
They're building them up to take them down later. It's the Pinata effect.
They at least have the Leshrac versus the PL, right? That's a pretty classic counter pick.
Yeah.
Mind you, the Ember is another good one, and they just took it for their own team, so well done, Arkosh.
True. I mean, you know, you gotta sort of do what you can do.
Okay, so he just got the talent on Ember at 10. He now has 780 Magic Absorb versus this Hustlers lineup, and look at their heroes. That is easily going to be absorbed. Like that's a lot of damage that he's going to be negating.
It's true. Yeah, and I mean, they really don't have much physical until much later. I mean, they have a lot of lockdown, so they're going to be able to hold them in place for a while if they can sort of catch on that DK. But I mean, these things are becoming more and more of a problem as Pandango goes down again. Arkosh trying to break the spirits, the D2 Hustlers.
I gotta say, I got Crow and Go. What is it? The support players today on these winning teams have been playing out of their mind, from Ocean and Husky to now Goat and Crow, man.
Yeah.
Unreal gameplay. Papatuti getting diffused, or sorry, inhibited, I believe is the active of the diffusal blade. Hit him with the inhibit.
I like
That'll
that.
show him.
When actives have weird and funky names, that always makes me a little happy.
Oh, I know the Tome one. It's Enlighten. I'm like 90% sure. Oh, yeah. I'm good. Yeah.
Killing it.
What can I say? I know the important details of Dota.
And that's what the people want to know.
Not something important like who wins what mid matchup. Crow, hunted by Theban.
Jukes, get your sneakers on.
Huge Jukes.
Oh, no. He's super dead. But in this time, you look up top, they're keeping the pressure on. So they'll find one kill, but they might be stuck in here.
Oh, he's coming.
Oil comes down. Oh, big kill from Papatuti, though. Look at the right click. Look at the damage from Lex. They're all dead. Oh, my goodness. Yuma lives through it. Oh, but clean up, though. Canis Vulpes wants to do it. Divine Llama turns onto him. Doesn't have a ton of mana left on this Ember. Lives through it, hits the stun, tries to take him down. He's so low, but it's not going to be there. Canis Vulpes gets the triple instead.
Man, if they had committed to all fighting that, there was a chance. But there's also a chance all three of them die. So fair enough in the end. But that's a humongous play. That's 921 gold for that gyrocopter right there. And look at that damage coming out from the gyro and the Leshrac. You can see he was just barely able to chew through that flame guard of Canis Vulpes and nearly turn his. He gets silenced under the tower. I think he might be Pandetigo once again.
I like it. Seeing it. See if they all chat it again. Gets the tower with the kill. Maximum efficiency from Crow right here.
Pan dead again. That would be good.
I feel bad about sort of.
I get contracted to just write their lines. Is that what Slacks does? He probably does.
I think so. Yeah, he's figuring out what's the thing that's going to enrage the fans the most. I feel bad as a commentator piling on though at this point, just getting it from everywhere.
Oh, you just go both sides. That's all. It's fine.
That's true.
Yeah.
These guys are terrible.
Sit on that fence post as a commentator. That's what we do.
Sitting on the fence post by equally disparaging both teams. I like it. That's our brand, Trent. When people think of our casting, that's what they think of.
Yep. Just flames all around.
1,000 gold lead at this point for Arkosh. And we have another smoke up coming. Trying to find in the mid. Divine Llama hits the stun. He burns through that entire flame guard, but look at how much damage comes out so quickly onto this Lesh. Got to back out again. And over in the jungle, they find Pandango again. Oh, no.
It's a worthy sacrifice. They coiled. It's okay.
All right.
I'm going to give him a second to breathe. They're trying to explain a couple of the patches to Pandango. Looks like Theban needs a bit of a reboot here.
There we go.
And it looks like he's probably saving straight for the blink here. But we'll see. 1,650 gold, not too bad. It's interesting for a 6K lead to still have the net worth table staggered like this. You know?
Right. Yeah, like there's a clear differentiation between each one. I guess the main thing is that Ember versus the Void Spirit, where Papatuti's kind of been behind, and Cancel has been able to get involved a couple times in those kills and soaking up a lot of farm.
Man, when Pale Horse gets like hard and satanic, or Octarine Core, obviously. I don't know. It's feeling a little bit rough. But Gyro, I guess Gyro's not that far behind, to be fair. And
right.
He's thinking through his items. You know, PL doesn't really want to go MKB. Sending towards that butterfly.
Interesting thing here. Both teams have vision of both wards. And Goda's just going to deward that one, even though they're kind of close with Papatuti and Davai Lama to maybe make a play, but saying, all right, let's reset. Let's get ourselves ready to fight. It feels like it's been a lot of like sort of spillover fights. You know, one kill turns into suddenly 4 or something like that.
Interesting idea here from Goat, going for the Force Staff on the puck. I mean, it is support, and it's kind of cool that you have the dual usage, right?
Yeah.
Can maybe try and aggressively snap coils. You can try and stop the combo happening from the DK stun into the Lesh stun, or anything else. Like they definitely have like single target chaining concepts down here.
Right.
So it's a pretty smart idea.
Yeah, and just, you know, the more maneuverability that you can do at a lower cost. You know, sort of build up to it slowly. It never hurts to have a fluffy hat in your inventory.
Yeah, the build-up's nice.
Got Divine Llama again, caught, in trouble, dead.
Canis
Vulpes and Fizz chase forward, looking for more. Finds that stun, but where's the follow-up? I don't know if they got it. They did burn through a lot of his mana, though, so they will take down Canis Vulpes, and 540 gold going to the Gyrocopter. That's what you like to see if you're D2 hustles.
He's stunned forever, too. And, oh, yes, you'll also see Theban. He holds out for the 15 talent as well. He doesn't take the 10 until he has to.
Interesting.
So he gets all his skills first and then takes the 15. That's apparently the position 4 DK build. For anyone who's queuing up right now, because you just got to try this.
I guess that's really weird that's the build he would go, but all right, I'm down with it.
I think it's because like the 30% isn't that useful compared to just maxing out the breathe fire, right?
Right.
You'd rather just have the damage, so that's why.
True. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It probably is better in the later stages of the game. It's Crow able to blow up Pandango again. Man, they've gotten in his head since they all chatted him. This is the new meta. We knew it was going to be coming to North America eventually after the major. Now it's happening.
Well, I think IG stole it from Arkosh, didn't, you know?
That's a good
Wasn't
point.
Arkosh doing this before?
Yeah, that's a really good point. All right.
So basically, major winners Arkosh. That's great. Well, major runners up, Game 7. You know, EG. You know how it goes.
True.
We all know EG won that major. It's fine.
And I don't want to hear anything different.
No.
Toss back. This is a tanky DK, but not tanky enough. Taunt pulls in afterward. Coil has already been snapped. Now trying to back away, rooted up on this gyrocopter, throwing out the stuns. Wants to hit it now. Can he kill off Candace Volpus? The taunt, the full chain stun. And no force staff yet done for Goat. Means that's an easy chance for a kill. Doesn't quite take down Yuma. Oh, but powers! He gets in range. BKB! Oh, Yuma! What a god! Was that delivered on a courier mid-fight? Holy moly! That was great.
Wait, did he even need that? Maybe he was taking damage to the Veto or something.
He took it from the Spirit Lance from Pale Horse. It was coming at the same time.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it into the tree. That makes more sense. Well done.
Jeez. I mean, I guess that's a question. Is it worth it to save your life for a BKB charge? It feels like it.
Yeah. 9876, whatever. Just live, get back on the map, keep farming for sure. Oh, nice find, Theban.
Gramlo, you're donezo. They're gonna take his life. Another nice little chunk of gold going into the coffers of Papa Tootie. Still up 7,000 gold right now on Arkosh.
Maybe not exponentially gaining this lead like you might have hoped.
Right.
And oh, he takes the level 10 talent early. All right, Theban, thanks for lying to me. Whatever.
He's got to save something for the game.
Yeah. Some surprises here. Perhaps because they're getting run down a little bit and it's trying to help versus this PL. It is obviously very good versus Phantom Lancer.
Yeah. Well, and, you know, the damage would be good too, but he's already got a hood and, like, you know, it's sort of a weird one. The Aether Lens going to be coming out next. He already has that shard on Pale Horse. So the illusion spam is ready to go.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
As Papa Tootie trying to get towards that BKB. Maybe this is the answer. They're going 3 BKBs simultaneously. Obviously, Gyrocopter already has his done. They're a little ways away on Devi Lama to get it.
Yeah, they don't actually have a good answer for BKBs necessarily, other than just disengaging, which they are also actually pretty good at. Like, There's a chance that Gremlo can just force BKBs and they are able to just retreat out of there too. So Gremlo is very annoying this game with this Boots of Travel build and the hood. I feel like he can just delay these towers, pop up somewhere else on the map, plant some more wards, escape from these team fights.
Yeah, it's true. It's a very frustrating hero to play against. He has the chart queued up already, but you can see that this is going to be 3 heroes going for 4 staffs. With Tiny also trying to finish his, Goats is done, and then he's going for another one. So, you know, a couple of just like aiming around that disengaged potential that you're talking about. Goat. Looking for him. Jumps away. Good silence. Crow there to interrupt with Avalanche. Coil only going to connect onto one. Force staff breaks it, but it's into a good position to keep him alive. BKB out from Canis Vulpus now as Yuma tries to beat into him. 1437 controlled, killed. Yuma down to low HP as this BKB is wearing off, and Pale Horse can start throwing out those lances. You got to get out of here.
Yeah, get out.
This is Danger Town. Ato's going to connect a lot of damage out as Goat kills off Dalai Lama. And looking for more. Pandango hiding off to the trees. They do manage to find that taunt, and maybe a chance for a turnaround here.
Place?
But it's not enough damage. He has, I mean, now he's got the Flame Guard back up again for a round 3. Papa Tootie in trouble. Arkosh diving into the base. They're not giving up on this kill. That Void Spirit going to go down. Yuma, one last chance to dance here, maybe. But he, too, is just going to get ran down by Pale Horse. The buyback comes now. Void Spirit wanting to make something happen, but he's TPing in. Can he get anybody? He gets Gremlo, wants to take down Pale Horse. Can't believe he found that Remnant range, but now 1437 gets turned on. And you never want to go in on this guy.
Oh, my God. Oh, he's out of mana. He's okay.
He's too strong. Wow.
Oh, that was painful. Where did that even start? It started like way back at the river. And we wound up at the tier 3 bottom. Or top, rather.
Basically where Crow is now.
Yeah. that first attempted jump. Yeah, and really it was the Hustlers who started that, trying to grab Goat.
Yeah, it's true. All I know is a smoke up play, but that shows you how quickly these things can turn as Lama, he's dropping down. No chance to get out of there. Feels like could be Roche in the near future. Arkosh could just keep playing with this level of pace. I'm not sure if they have what it takes right now on D2Sless.
Yeah, they really need to find the reset and, you know, try not to lose anyone else. That last kill's a bit rough, but Gyro needs to get out there, finish this Aghanims. It's very close, 800 gold away. And then potentially going for the Daedalus, but whatever it is, it's got to be big damage. Maybe even some lifesteal rapier thoughts here. I don't know.
Hey.
It's a bit rough this game. We might be heading in that sort of a direction if they could ever dream of getting there.
I'm down. That sounds good.
Yeah, it's just, you know,
a lot of
little
gold.
pickup. Yeah.
I think you don't even try and like bank on the lifesteal. You hope for a paladin sword.
No, there you go. I think you should be able to steal from the shopkeeper, and then he sends Roche after you. Crow tosses up.
Oh, God. Look at the damage coming out now again. Although they did burn through one. Goat's already dead, but Canis Vulpus walks in with that BKB. There's not nearly enough damage out yet coming from the right-click to Yuma. They do back out. Papatuti trying to chase. Oh, my goodness. They take him down inside the base. Kill off Yuma as well. He finishes the Aghanim Scepter, but it is only going to be in the fountain. As 16,000 gold lead for Arkosh. Storm and high ground. And they really don't have a great answer. It's just so painful to play against this freaking PL. It's devastating. They don't have an answer.
Safe. I mean, they've proven it in several teams already that the fountain's not safe. Divide, indeed.
Oh, no. They're feeling themselves quite a lot right now. Canis Vulpus just bought a death, so it's back at home. And they are ready to end this game. Octarine core on the PL as they're going to head on down bottom next. And I just don't see what the answer is at all. These two hustlers, they don't got it.
He's got the Octarine. He's got his shard. Doesn't matter if it had a little tweak. Still terrifying.
Trying to get DK towards his shard, actually. Should be kind of cool. The fireball laid down, you know?
The game saver.
I like it. Oh, they're looking. Throwing out the stroke of fate. D2 Hustlers not going to give up without a fight. Stun goes out. Full combo. Can they take him down? BKB out. I don't think it's going to happen. As Yuma continues to lay out the right-click damage, but it is just tickling them at this point. No answer for BKBs.
This PL is just so dangerous when you are second pick, because you have to be worried about them picking it as fourth overall. I mean, you're not really sure if they're going to go for like the absolute first pick. That's not that likely, but this exactly that Arkosh did it can just be so devastating, because then they get that full second phase ban to take care of the biggest counters.
Well, and beyond that, they just played a really good game. Like you were talking about, the supports consistently making those huge moves, invading, finding kills. Yuma again just chased into the base. Arkosh continue to destroy them. Leashed up, breaks the coil. 1437 tries to get the stun. Not going to happen. It's all done, but I think typing out those letters right now, because they just do not have an answer right here for Arkosh.
King Canis the third or the ill? Like, you go either way. I know he's a bit of a lyricist if you follow his Twitter, so that could be some nice, double entendre happening there.
Okay.
Am I giving him too much credit?
I think it's like half an entendre. But, yeah, I like it. Boot it up. And another kill for Perhorse. Godlike 17, 1 and 14, excuse me. And that is really waiting this one out till the bitter end on D2 Hustlers. This is the opposite of the cut.
Yes, very true. Mad respect.
Stun comes out.
1437 keeps putting down that tree that's shaped like the GG, and maybe he thinks that'll work.
Well, that one works a little bit better.
That one does indeed, and yes. A very solid victory. Ratings 3, yeah, they beat ZA, let's go. North America. Yeah. Very well played, and yeah, I definitely point towards the supports again, for sure. Absolutely ridiculously impressive. Like, they made this game so easy for the cores. Yeah, I know you picked PL, you guys are cool and all, but like, sorry, your game was kind of free, Pale Horse. I'm sorry, this was all Goat and Crow.
Yeah, I think that Goat had some pretty standout plays. I think that Crow was like getting that Blink Dagger just so early on the support Tiny could just be devastating. I think you talked about it, like him getting those Tranquils earlier and then finding like courier pickoffs.
Yeah, and the Veil Rush, so like, because like the Venom's going for the Spirit Vessel this game because it looked good, but Venom's also like having Veil, and Crow's like, oh, I got you, don't worry.
Yeah.
We can totally cover everything from this hero. And then Goat was a crazy position 5. They did sack their tower early, which was a little bit worrisome in the safe lane, probably because they had the 5 puck. But with all the plays he made deep in the raiding side of the jungle, and even like down by the couriers at like the tier 3s, that's the kind of stuff that Puppy does. When he plays that position 5 puck, that makes you go like, damn, this is kind of busted. You got to break those ankles when you're playing the Fairy Dragon as position 5.
It's true, and it's the hero that like you can just, because you can get so much done so early, it's something where you have to kind of at least respect that it could change it up, which changes the whole draft, and then sets up for the other shenanigans that we saw. But a very exciting game number 1. Arkosh talk a little trash and break some ankles, sort of do the Arkosh thing that we love to see. We'll see if they can do it again in game number 2. But for now, we're gonna have to go to a break. Get back to the panels. We're gonna break it all down. See you then.